Hello everyone, my name is Albert, also known as Banshee. We are here streaming a new league. We're going to start playing it right now. Better click play league match. We're going to be playing Death and Taxes like always. We will be jamming Leonin Arbiter. I'm playing 4 copies of Leonin Arbiter, as well as 3 copies of Ephemerate to abuse it. Got a pretty standard mana base. The deck list is in the description below. You should be able to check that out. And we'll just see how we do tonight. I felt pretty down on taxes lately, as creativity is a pain in the butt if we're not doing 2 colors. We're doing mono white, and also kind of odd thing I'm doing is I'm playing 3 copies of Path to Exile on the sideboard, as I feel like it is a lot more versatile than the 3 Containment Priests, and then it also hits the Archons and stuff like that, which are just an absolute pain in the ass. Okay. Looks like we just got paired up. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. We won the die roll. And we are going to play first. Let's see what we got. Turn this down. Just a little bit. Okay. Not the best hand. This looks like it came... what the heck? I don't know. I feel like with Horizon Canopy, it's too damaging. This is a little better. This isn't much better. But we're going to keep this. I don't want to risk any more bad hands. We've got removal. As long as we don't get Thoughtseize turn 1, we are good. We're going to keep this. We're going to toss this back. And we're going to say go. We're going to have our fingers crossed that this is not creativity. Because that deck sucks to play against. Okay. Let's see what our opponent has for us. I guess it's our turn first, so I get to just lead on planes, pretend like we're hammer time. It's my favorite thing to do. Okay. Playing planes. And we're passing over to our opponent. Also, guys, if you see me mess up, which I probably will mess up, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Oh. This is Affinity, most likely. Well, we're gonna go ahead and play planes. Our Ghost Quarter and our Ghost Quarter plan isn't gonna do anything. I am gonna hope to draw another white thing so that I can at least pitch my Solitude. I like seeing Eiganjo. It's cool. Oh, damn, Stoneforge Mystic. Cool. Okay, let's see what they search for. Probably Kaldra Compleat. I don't know why they'd search for anything else. Yep, Kaldra Compleat. Now in this position, I don't really want to be pitching my my Solitude. Oh, thank God. Okay, we have a Thalia. I think we do. Let's see. We do in our end step just want to hit that, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna exile the white card out of our hand. This is a really slow hand, but if it pays off, I'm gonna be happy. We will evoke. Put that on the stack first. We'll target the Stoneforge. We will pay 1 to let the Exile resolve, and then we will Ephemerate our Solitude. Okay. Sweet. Pretty rough. Okay. Solitude's not going to target anything. And then the evoke trigger just fizzles out. Let's see what our opponent has. And you know, they honestly might have a shortage of basics, so later on in the game it might not be a bad thing to... Or right now might not be a bad thing to hit the... Oh. We'll probably hit the Years of Saga before they do anything with that. Springleaf Drum, that's fine. My next question is, do they have any flash things, which we don't want to have to deal with? We'll say okay. We're going to say no to the rebound. Another Ghost Quarter. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play my Ghost Quarter. We're going to go ahead and attack. Hope they don't have a blocker. And then in end step, we're going to hit the Urza Saga. Which, again, like I said, there's a very strong possibility that they are not playing a lot of basics, as Razortide Bridge makes up most, or those artifact lands make up a lot of their cards, and they have a basic. Okay. Sure, but that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. The land parity on our part was worth it. I feel like I'm convincing myself. Also, guys, if you see me misplay, just let me know in the comments below. I appreciate it. Man. Ooh, Thalia, sweet. We're going to go to combat. We're going to see if we can prank our opponent with the Eiganjo. Kill the Sai. Got him. Man, I feel like we are junned, just shooting down all their stuff. Okay. And we're just going to yield through our turn here. I'm not sure of anything that they could play that would be super duper scary, but that's super duper scary. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, they create a... Okay. So that's going to enter, and in response to this little trigger, we're just going to go ahead and exile that thing. Solitude's just getting us there at this point. That was a lucky draw. Maybe they're playing Ephemerate. Or Mana Tithe, which would suck. Which we got it. I just know that there's a lot of combo potential, so we don't want to deal with it. Maybe we can like nut draw a Stoneforge, which would be pretty sweet. Another land is not sweet. I'm just going to yield through the turn here. There's really no point in us swinging. But we'll see what happens. They do have 4 cards in hand, so... Oh, and they just not had another Urza. Okay. Well, in response to that, we are just going to sack to draw. Flickerwisp is cool. Ephemerate would have been cooler, but Flickerwisp is fine. Because we will be able to deal with these construct tokens. I don't know if hitting... Jeez. I don't know if hitting the okay, Sword Foundry combo. We're just gonna let that go through. We're gonna swing a Solitude. We're gonna Flickerwisp our Solitude, and we're gonna hit the Urza because I think that's the main piece of the puzzle here. Stoneforge Mystic is pretty gas though. But let's see here. Let's see what happens. There might be merit to Stoneforge here. Guys, let me know what should I do here. Should I Wisp or should I Stoneforge? You know, if they have the sword combo, I think we just lose here. What do they need? They need an infinite source of mana though. So we do have to hit the Solitude. We gotta kill the Urza. Because even if they play the sword, they can only make as much mana as the mana that they actually have. Okay. We're going to hit Urza. Okay. They are tapping the sword for mana to create a Thopter, sure. I mean, they can definitely outvalue us. There's no doubt about that. If we can get Stoneforge down... I mean, if we draw land here, that'd be pretty sick. We don't have any play. They had another one. They had all 3 Urzas in hand. Damn. Okay, 7. We can't take that. We're going to chump 1. I think that is the play that we have to make here. They have another Springleaf Drum. Cool. How much mana does this cost? Oh, that just made our day. Okay. We're going to play Stoneforge Mystic. Sorry, my cat is sniffing around. We're going to grab Lion Sash here because I think that's pretty important. We're doing Sword of Light and Shadow. No, I think we grab Lion Sash here. The combo might come into effect. And then we gotta keep... I don't think we can survive this turn. Okay. Let's see, that's a lot of damage coming at our face. They have 1 card in hand. Oh shoot. Hold up, let's read this. Shuffle your library, then exile top card until I'm trying to make play a card. Okay, that's fine. Thought Monitor to draw 2. Oh, okay. I mean, they're definitely going to kill us on power. And now I regret cutting Kataki from the sideboard. But it is what it is. Okay, Urza Saga, that's fine. Oh man, these get +1 for just artifacts? Yeah, just artifacts. Okay. It's terrible. It's a really slow start that I shouldn't have kept. Okay. 6, 7. Oh my god, just Kaldra Compleat. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get out of this one. I mean, we'll see what happens here. Maybe they just misclick and go through combat. Yeah, there's no blocking that. Okay. We gonna scoop here. Okay, we're gonna concede this. Because that sucks. Damn, they had all 3 freaking Urzas. Jeez. That's nuts. Okay. Here we go. I think our obvious bring-ins here are the Paths and the Lorans. I think our Arbiter plan is really soft here. I'm going to end up cutting those. I'll cut a Thalia. Just because we have so many non-creatures. I'm going to cut a Skrelv. Got 2 more cuts to make. Yeah, I'm just going to cut all my Arbiters and just say screw it to that plan. Okay, see what happens. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We won the die roll. We're going first. Okay, yeah, sure. We keep turn 1 Giver is pretty good. It's pretty good. If we can get either Skrelv or Giver down, that'd be sick. Really, Giver's the main go-to card that we love here. Well, you just yield through the turn. There's nothing for us to do. The sword's going to be huge. Unless they just slam down Kaldra again. Okay, so they have 2 basics. We might end up losing this one, but We're just here to have fun. And they just prismatic ending. It's fine. We're going to yield through the turn again. I don't know why it keeps deselecting it. Okay, our turn. Stoneforge is pretty awesome. Do you have the removal opponent? We might be able to aggro them out, which is pretty sweet as well. I do just want Kaldra in my hand right now. Yes. We'll grab Kaldra. And then we're going to yield through the turn again. I'm very much okay with them wasting a whole turn on pending the giver. I just think it's kind of bad. Okay, yield through turn. Another Stoneforge. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Pay 2 to activate the Stoneforge. I'm gonna throw Kaldra down. We're gonna go to combat, then we'll play the Skrelv at the end. What would be sick here is if we can just nut draw a another land would be pretty great. If Stoneforge stays alive this turn, I don't know. Because then we can possibly equip Sophie to the Stoneforge. Which would be great. Okay, and I don't think we have any action this turn, so I'm just going to yield through this turn. Perfect. Sigh. Land. Now I need land. That is not a land. That will slow them down, though. Okay. We're going to go ahead and just go to combat now. It's hard because I don't know if I want to slow them down with the Archon. I think that's the right play, though. Because I think their goal is just to crank out artifacts. Because I would just be creating a bunch of 1/1s, which we don't want to deal with. And then we'll just pass it over to our opponent. So, we'll see what they do. And guys, I appreciate you guys for joining me on stream. Okay, they play that tap There's a Saga. The nice part is they don't have mana for... oh, there's Sword of the Meek. Shit. We want to draw a land here. They don't have Urza mana. It's pretty sick, at least. They can only do one thing a turn. We'll land here. There we go. That's a land. Okay. This is where we get to maybe win. We're going to go ahead and activate the forge. Put the sword down. We're going to equip the sword to the germ, because that's important. Let's think. We are 1 damage away from lethal. Okay, we got 9. I think we swing with everything here. I mean, I think that's the play we gotta make here. Okay, we got it. Sweet, we might be able to pull this one out. They do get to be on the play next time, but let's see what happens. Oh, God. I had no... what's it called there? No hate. Okay, wait. Permanent cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. I just realized Soulless Jailer is the best thing since sliced bread. We're going to make some more cuts then. Let's cut another Skrelv. And a Vial for the Jailer, maybe? Vial will propel us here. Don't want to cut another Thalia. Let me think. Sword of the Meek costs 1 more. Archon slows him down. Let's cut another Wisp because we're heavy on 3-drops here. Man, I just realized what a great hate piece. Sweet. So they're gonna get to go first. Hopefully we just have a great hand. This seems pretty sweet. We're gonna keep it. I don't see a reason why this would be a bad hand. I mean, ultimately we're gonna... Oh, shit. Hold up. Let me just minimize this. And go back into this. Okay. I like our hand here. I like the hand. Okay, we got a great land. I mean, they got a Springleaf Drum, which sucks nuts. But our Giver Stoneforge plan might pay off. I'm just going to yield to the turn. They got nothing. It is a pain going second, though. I will say that. Maybe we'll not draw a Loran. But they might just waste their turn trying... Oh, Memnite, sure. They might waste their turn trying to pending the Giver. Thoughtcast. They're drawing 2. Fine. And is that a pending? Yeah, it's a pending. Okay, sweet. So they are tapped out as can be. Ah. Sorry, I don't want to concede the game. That was my mistake. I must have did that. Sorry, my MTGO is a little laggy. And another Solitude, which is cool, I guess. Okay, we're just going to slam Stoneforge and have our fingers crossed that they don't have an answer for it. Because they are just... They don't seem to be doing a ton of stuff. We're going to have Kaldra. Okay. It's our opponent's turn. Psymaster Thopterist. Sure. Is that the way they win? I think they win with, just trying a bunch of land. Cheese and crackers. Okay, well, let's get swinging in here. Get Kaldra down. That's what counts here. Okay, let's go to attackers. Swing. I mean, if they hold off for 2 more turns, if they don't get anything good in 2 more turns, we actually can possibly take them down. Just having 2 Solitudes is pretty fantastic. See what they do here. A Nettle Cyst. Ooh, no, that's not nice. So they get 2 creatures here? That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Oh, my computer's not plugged in. Oh, that is why. You're lagging. Okay, sure. That resolves. This is where I really miss the oh, it's a 5/5, that's it. I mean, that'll hold us off from killing them for a little bit, I guess. Let's see, did that charge my computer? Cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with just swinging with Kaldra. It doesn't really bother me. If we do draw another Stoneforge, yeah. Does this thing have another ability? The draw card? Okay, fine. If we draw another Stoneforge, it'd be sick. Giver's cool, I guess. Okay. Here's the plan. I think we go to combat here with our Germ. Make our opponent super sick. Man. I do want to play Thalia here as well. I think she might slow them down if their plan is sort of the meek. I mean, Big Nettle Cyst is a plan. Is it a good plan? Maybe, maybe not. But we're just one turn away from Solitude coming down, so I'm not necessarily concerned. I mean, I'll chump it. Just whatever. Let's see what our opponent does. Okay, they play that tapped Razor Tide Bridge. Probably feels pretty bad. And let's see what they're doing here. Thought Monitor? Sure. That sucks. A lot. Yep, they're drawn 2. Shadow Spear. Just casting it is fine. Oh man, our opponent's going to gain so much life from that freaking germ. We're probably going to have to, or from the Nettle Cyst, we're going to have to play defense big time here. It did cost them a lot of mana to do that. And they're just swinging in with Jeremy. Whoops, cancel. I meant to block. Okay. Let's see. We're just going to block that. Okay, sorry. Okay. We're in a weird position. We have an Eiganjo. I don't want to Eiganjo this thing. We should have a solid clock. The longer we wait, the more difficult this matchup gets, because they just flood the board with big things. Maybe there's merit to swinging with Thalia here, make them double or triple block. They lose an artifact. Let's do that. Let's do that. Swing with Thalia, kind of put them in a stalemate because Kaldra will just block the Nettle Cyst. They might Shadow Spear with it, but ultimately whatever gets equipped with it. Yeah, cool. 2, sure. 3, sure. I'm actually going to shoot one of those things to save her, because she seems to be slowing them down a little bit. Thanks, Chris. Glad you're here. Ah, there goes the power cable. Okay. Should be good, though. Yep. Just damaging the Thopter tokens. Gosh. Now that makes playing Solitude this turn chonky, so we are not going to evoke. If they slam down whatever that thing's name is, we'll deal with it. Urza. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, here's Urza, our best pal. We are going to Exile, give her from our hand. Appreciate it. Not fabuloso. Okay, what do they have here? There's Are they activating his ability? Okay. Yeah, they create a 7/7, 8/8, because it counts itself. I'm guessing here they're paying to equip Shadow Spear to the Germ, swing at our face with the 8/8. I want to spend as little time. Oh, okay. It's a Thought Monitor. I want to spend as little time dealing with the Germ as possible, and I really, really miss. What's that card? I miss Kataki. I should be playing it. I know there are a lot of affinity decks right now. I dealt with 3 or 4 at Prodigy in the last 2 weeks. Played against 2 affinity decks in one night. It sucks. Oh god. Let's see what we can do here. Archon's cool. Doesn't quite do what we want it to though. I'm gonna go to combat with the Germ. Why not? I mean, in reality, they're just gonna gain a shit ton of life here. But we're pretty close to lethal until we give them 12 life. Okay, I don't know what to do here. I think I'm panicking now. Let's see. Before we do something stupid like what I just did. 12, 12. We gotta block 2 things and we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Because my thing is like, we'll hit the Shadow Spear. We'll hit the Germ. Or whatever has the Shadow Spear on it. We'll use this Saga. They will gain 25 life, 26 life, but that is okay. Unless they just are holding up Counterspell, which I'd be amazed. Man, look at these painful Horizon Canopies. And our laggy MTGO. So good. Okay. I think we want the Solitude on the board. It's pretty sweet. What would be really great is if we can equip the Germ back and forth from like Thalia to Solitude. That'd be great. Okay, they're at 32 now. We might not win. But let's just play it out. I only have 6 minutes left. We're gonna yield through the turn. There's nothing we can do here. What are they doing? Oh, it's my turn. Cool. I draw Horizon Canopy. Okay, let's pay 1. Sack this to draw. I mean, we haven't seen Loran. This is another reason why the green-white list is pretty good. It really does help our... That's another Thalia. That's pretty shitty. Loran doesn't always cut it on her own. Okay. I mean, my thought here would be they're just going to equip Thopter. They really have 25? Oh, no. They have like 10 things. They just got a lot of flyers that we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately. I think I got to swing with these two things. Because let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're blocking. A little bit of life is all that matters here. That 3 life we just gained just might have helped us out. Okay. My thing is spazzing out so hard. Yep. Obviously, it's the only way we can deal damage. Both the same card. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's their turn. I'm going to choose to yield through the turn. Yield through the turn. And then I'm going to go to the bathroom. And we'll see what happens when we get back. Gotta declare the blockers. We're gonna say okay. It's a flyer. We're just gonna literally. Oh wait, did I just misclick? Oh shit. I mean, I we're taking 4. Okay, another Solitude. What the fuck? Okay, so we're gonna go to combat with the Germ. Now they've sorted the Meek down. It's half of their combo. We're at 4 minutes. Should I scoop? Probably. I'm going to swing to try and just kill some of these tokens. Because they're annoying. They probably don't even care about their life total, which is the hilariousness of it all. We can stay alive a little bit longer. I mean, at this point, they should just gung-ho swing all in. I mean, we haven't drawn Path to Exile. We haven't drawn anything decent. We haven't drawn Loran. So even Kotaki, I mean, at that point, we'd mull down. I guess it might be time to bring Kotaki back. I kind of pulled it out because I was like, it's slow against Hammer. And in this list, I'm not playing Blast Zone to deal with it, which Blast Zone's kind of the way to go. They're going to make a crap ton of Thopters. You know, I don't want to make you guys sit through this. We're going to concede this one. I don't think there's any way we get out of it, even with the top deck Loran. We're going to concede and go on to the next one. So, rough way to start out the league. Did it not just register? Okay, cool. Rough way to start out the league. Anyways, that was a whole 40 minutes of nothingness. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. It's terrible. Okie dokie. This is a hand that I'm happy to keep. $10 our opponent's on Lurrus. No, I'm kidding. $10 our opponent's playing some value hungry deck. Not anything. Yeah, our opponent's definitely on some value hungry deck. They're definitely playing they're playing something dumb. My guess is Murktide or Through the Breach. Or maybe another affinity deck. Is this a Spell Pierce right now? Leonin Arbiter feels pretty good. Because just why not? Okay, we're just going to yield through the turn. They're going to Spell Pierce us. Oh my god. I should have known better. I should have known better, for crying out loud. Whatever. My mistake, everybody. My mistake. I literally called it. LOL. That sucks. Okay. Our opponent's playing Urza Saga. Why wouldn't they be... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is hammer time. And there's a giver. So actually, quite frankly, this matchup, Leonin Arbiter is one of our better tools to kind of take down our opponent. So I'm thrilled. I mean, my guess is next turn they're jamming down. Okay, let's throw Arbiter down. Yeah, right. Hammer time, the best deck there is. Okay. I mean, compared to our deck, it's pretty good. The cool thing here is we can deal with Kaldra if I can deal with this giver in any way, shape, or form. They are going to have... Okay, this may or may not be hammer time. This might just be affinity again. Hallowed Fountain, shocked, tapped. Okay. I mean, what would be gas here is just a nice top deck Ghost Quarter. Plains is cool. Okay, here... we jam out Archon. And we're not going to combat. So mana efficient, our deck. Look at us go. I need to get Giver down. Yeah. It's definitely hammer time. Okay. So, Urza Saga, Chapter 3. Hopefully they either make a construct or let it pop and cry as they don't get to search. I find that Arbiter's pretty awesome against this deck. But if they have... if they have Pure Steel, it'll suck. Okay, they're making a dude. That means they're not searching. They're probably just going the big boy plan of smash my face with the 4/4. I'd be scared that I double blocked the 4/4. But I ain't going to. I mean, just the nut top deck now would be a classy Solitude. Ghost Quarter's sick. Play our Ghost Quarter. We knock them off Ink Moth. Which is cool. Maybe there's merit to me knocking them off color. Sure. Oh, they're going to protect it with Giver. Ah, that's kind of great, actually. Because we do kill one of the constructs. So 3 Flickerwisp, hit the construct. And then I'm going to swing in with my Arbiter here. It's pretty potent. The nice thing is they can't pure steal. We got to get in for the damage. Granted, I have no way to protect my my Archon, so that might be a problem. But our taxes are working. They're tapping out. Okay, they're casting another Ornithopter, making... Oh, that's literally all they can do. They can miss for 5 here. Oh. Well, I don't want to block and just lose an Archon, because that'd just be pretty sad. Yep. Shocker. It's a 5/5 now. We get hit for more. Cool. Okay. I think Solitude here is still probably one of our better draws. Another Arbiter. Oh, cancel. I did not mean to do that. We're going to play our Horizon Canopy. Man, that Spell Pierce actually kind of hurt. It's really slowing our deck down. Maybe I'll just take a turn off here and drop Giver out. I don't know. I'm a little bit more comfortable having the Horizon Canopy to crack. I am going to swing with the Arbiter and the Archon, because they cannot die. I mean, Ink Moth me all you want. I guess they could double block the Giver. Sure. I mean, they're going to give it protection, right? Oh, that's all they're doing. I'm cool with that, actually. We're chipping in, and that's what matters at this point. So now we see if we can survive this turn. Flooded Strand entering tapped, just the way it was intended, as Richard Garfield has decreed. Ephemerate would also be pretty gas. Colossus Hammer? What? Okay, I'm guessing they're just bulking up their construct to give it a faster clock. We block. And we yield to the turn. Buy yourself some time. Oh, and I missed my cheese and crackers. Okay. Let's play this. Excuse me. Yeah, one card in hand. Let's see what we can do with this first before we pop stuff out. I definitely need Giver. Stoneforge. Save. Oh, gosh. I want to save her for next turn so badly. Okay, well. Now this is making me want to drop Thalia out to slow them down just enough. I mean, I don't know what they have. I mean, we definitely need the Giver. And this is why people used to hate playing Arbiter and Giver in the same deck. Let's go ahead and go to combat. Let's attack with our amazing Flickerwisp. It was worth it. It was worth it. They get their land, which is fine. But we took them off. Now here, this is where, depending on what they play, they might just have a land in hand. But depending on what they play, we literally just casually block with Arbiter. If that means getting down a Kaldra Compleat. Okay. Flooded Strand. Sure. They paid 2 to search. Oh. Okay. They have a Colossus Hammer that they're casting, which is their only spell this turn, which is fine. It costs them 2 mana to do that. Sorry, my wife texts me. Not sure. Protection from colorless. That is horrible. I mean, that leads us open to a pretty solid crack. That is a 2-turn clock they have on us, which does suck nuts. But maybe if we draw... I can't block it. I'm trying to think. What can we do here? Now we just want to draw Solitude. Ask and ye shall receive. They have 1 card in hand. Okay, well, let's go to combat first. Let's see what happens here. I think the construct is more difficult than our... we got 5 life left. Let's keep Archon back. Let's swing. I mean, maybe I can just nut this one out. Alright, so they are blocking with an Ornithopter. And do I just kill their... Oh, that's first strike. Okay. Do I kill the Construct here? Or do I kill the Giver? Giver's going to be more problems for me down the road because I can just chump the construct. So here, let's go. As shitty as this feels, we're going to evoke Solitude and hit the Giver. Okay. They're gaining life on that. I do block with Archon, so they do have the opportunity to double spell here. I think I played that wrong. I should have probably swung with Archon instead of Arbiter. Because now they do have the opportunity to double spell, which could break my back. So that was my goof there. Not bad. Double spell is pretty important in this matchup, I guess. And there's an aid. Yep, so hammer? Oh no, they just play 2 mana Cigar's aid. Okay. Land. It does not hear me. Gosh. Okay. Here we swing with Wisp and Thalia. I mean, we can really turn the tides here if we play this right. So we're going to lead Stoneforge. We're not going to search. We just want her on the battlefield. Next turn, if we nut the land, which hopefully we will, we have a shit ton of them in the deck. If we nut the land, we can both cast Stoneforge, block. So we're in a good spot. Just gotta hope our opponent doesn't draw something decent here. They have 2 cards in hand. One was an Urza Saga, so they're definitely getting a hammer out. I mean, here we just block with the Arbiter. There's no questions about it. And hope they don't have a Stoneforge. I mean, we might just win here. Okay, Lion Sash is pretty nuts. So I say we swing. I mean, we can't win here, but let's swing Flickerwisp. Make them chump with the Thopter. Yep. And then, I mean, they're playing major defense. They can create a second construct, which does suck. And they can double spell, which sucks even more. Okay, one of those draws was an Urza Saga. That is pretty fantastic. I do miss it coming in tapped, but at least they're not drawing cards with the Pure Steel. Okay, they're creating a construct. That's fine. And what else are they doing? Hopefully nothing amazing. I mean, I'm surprised we pulled this one out. So, end step. Here we go. Nut draw of the Lion Sash. Just won us the game. Literally just won us the game. Because here we are going to put our Lion Sash down. And hopefully our opponent scoops. Oh, they didn't scoop. Okay. We're going to activate our Lion Sash. And we're going to hit a Urza Saga out of the bin. My opponent's Urza Saga, of course. It gets a 1-1. Now we're going to go to our turn. And if we just draw Kaldra, that's pretty great too. But Archon, backup Archon. So here's the plan stands. We are going to reconfigure to the Wisp. It's now 4/4, and we swing in for the kill. And we got it. Okay. Sideboarding. We don't have much time on this one. We have, that one was a long one. Okay. Okay. Here we bring in Loran for sure. And Burrenton Forge-Tender. Nope, not Burrenton Forge-Tender. Path to Exile. My bad. 1, 2, 3. I feel like this is a pretty even trade for Flickerwisps, and the Lorans are pretty interchangeable in my opinion. So I'm going to cut 2 Wisps and let's cut an Archon. And then for my Path to Exiles, I'm going to cut an Ephemerate. We're on the draw. An Aether Vial. I think a Skrelv here. Because I do like the Ephemerates and Solitudes and the Flickerwisps, which I cut some of them out, but Flickering Loran's pretty gas as well. Guys, I'm bad at sideboarding. Tell me how bad I'm doing. Oh, and there's a Loran. A Ephemerate. Oh, that's like all our sideboard cards. We're going to keep this. We're on the draw. The only shitty part is we have Kaldra in hand, which is a card. So we're just going to yield through this turn. Thalia Giver. Springleaf Gem. Okay. It's an okay start. That's pretty fantastic. We're just going to lead Plane, or Eiganjo, and yield through. I don't think there's anything here our opponent plays that we really want to path, aside from Giver. Hushbringer. I am so okay with that. I'm so glad I'm finally playing. Oh, Sigarda's Aid. That is disgusting. Jeez. Okay, so we don't care so much about Hushbringer right now. We don't have anything. Actually, do we care? I don't want to give them an extra land. They have 3 cards in hand. It looks like they mold pretty aggressively. Let's see. Turn 4 is really when we want to pop off. 8 is a pain in my ass. Okay. Undo. Just hold it up. Another Plains. All the land in the world. Our end step, I think, is where we path this Hushbringer. As it does enable a lot of juicy stuff. So they get another Plains, which really sucks. They can aid and just freaking wreck our day. Thank God Loran is in our deck. Can we draw one? Stoneforge. Okay, that's a card. Choosing. Colossus Hammer. Makes sense. Another Stoneforge. Grabbing. So right now Sigarda's Aid's our biggest problem. I don't want to pitch Loran. Shadow Spear. Damn. Okay. They don't seem to have Kaldra in hand. If I can just play the Loran and she resolves and hit the aid, I might be pretty good here. Let's do this. Let's try it. Now, The one thing I will say about our opponent's deck is that it is extremely resilient. If they do have Kaldra, that would really suck. Or if they have just another Sigarda's Aid, that would also be terrible. Which looks like is coming down. Yeah, fuck. Okay, another Sigarda's Aid. So they can just hammer, or hammer Shadow Spear. Okay. We are not going to block. Oh. Yeah, you're right. I mean, they're only swinging with one thing. My plan is to wait for the Sigarda's trigger to go on the stack for the equip. Yeah, I probably should have done that. That was a big boo-boo on my part. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Catmix, what's up? Glad to have you here. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake I just made, but luckily, if Loran can stick around, we can Ephemerate. Just kind of expecting the... Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's pretty good too. It's funny we have a lot of tools to deal with the Stoneforge. Part of me wants to swing in with his Loran, but I just think I need her up for blocks. Let me think. If Loran will stick around... Okay, I don't want to risk Loran dying. No, I definitely want to hit the... I think I want to path this Stoneforge here. No. I mean, because then they would have to rush out a creature to be able to actually aid on something. Yeah, so let's just path the Stoneforge here. I think that's the play. Okay. Stoneforge dies. We're going to go to combat. I just don't want any surprises. Oh, they're out of basics? Sweet. Okay. The nice thing is once Colossus... Okay, Ornithopter. They do have a Shadow Spear available. Yeah. I really think I think I do want to Ephemerate the Loran now to kill the aid, force it out, it'll rebound. Let's try it. They could have Spell Pierce, which would really suck. But I do have 2 mana up for it, which is fine. And I do get a draw off Loran no matter what they do. Okay, so she lands. And I forgot to, yeah. Okay, we're gonna hit the aid. They flash and hammer. Which equips the Ornithopter. having my Loran. What? Okay, that was a punt on my end. We'll take the land, though. Yeah, we're going to grab a land. Have basics to spare. Yeah, right? Draw the gas and do the goof on that one right there, because now they can equip Shadow Spear. They are empty-handed, and I can just chump with stuff if I can draw it. But we'll see what happens. Okay, 8 dies at least. They do have Shadow Spear, which is, I think, the biggest problem. Yeah, rebound. Feel sad. Okay. Stoneforge is cool. Okay. Nope. Nope. Hold up. I want to keep the Ghost Quarter up for now. Okay, let me think here. Right now I'm kind of wishing I kept Lion Sash in, because I don't want to take another hit from a Thopter. Oh, I did keep Lion Sash in. But it has Trample anyways. I'm going to take the damage. Okay. I've got Solitude in the yard, and I've got 5 lands. I think sort of Light and Shadow is the way to go, because then I kind of start looping. Do they have artifact removal? I mean, the nice thing here, the nice play is I can slam down the sword. Kaldra Compleat, equip sword, start swinging. They're going to gain life, but I can grab Solitude. They're going to gain even more life, which I can deal with. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, that felt bad. I mean, okay. Their one card was Urza Saga. The nice thing is, Cat Mix, we did win game 1, so we're up here, and they don't even swing. Sweet. Give her. I will not complain. I'm going to keep the Ghost Quarter up. So used to just tapping down all my permanents. Because I do want to Ghost Quarter the Saga, because it's a pain, and I think they're out of basics. Okay. And I just realized I can... This is actually pretty good. Okay. Equipping the Germ. And I just kind of realized that the Solitude goes to hand, and if I keep Giver in hand, I can actually exile the Ornithopter if it really comes down to that. So let's swing with our Germ. Well, I guess they block here. Yeah, I agree. Now that they're empty-handed, I think it makes it a lot easier, because we can, like I said, just loop the Solitude, and it's even better for evoking it. You would? Okay. Yeah, just so it doesn't get big. Okay. Let's go Solitude to hand. Yeah, for sure. For sure, that would be absolutely game-ending. Okay, so let's pop the Saga. Because there's nothing that they have that will have haste, especially just coming down. And then... Yeah, because we did... Last game it was like an absolute uphill battle against the Giver of Runes until I finally top deck Solitude. Sometimes it is better to be lucky than good, as Pleasant Kenobi would say. And they're going to gain... I just realized they're also going to gain that 11 life either way. I think the Sword of Light and Shadow loop is just disgusting. Yeah, they'll probably draw land and scoop here. I think their only top deck that would be good would be Pure Steel Paladin. But then they're not scooping, which is fine. Again, it just comes back, and there's a Solitude right there, so it comes back to the Solitude loop, like I said. Okay. So now we have double Solitude, which is just disgusting. I mean, they got one card in hand. I don't even know what it could possibly be. They've got... I mean, they're out of basics, which is nice too. They play March of Otherworldly Light, but they would have hit the Germ. Oh wait. They can't hit the Germ. The sword. They did have a path, which again, sword stops. Yeah, just stripping people out of basics is definitely, or where they only have basics left, is one of my favorite things to do. That's why I'm playing the Arbiter build. Just sucks when you play up against Affinity and they have all those indestructible lands. Which sucks. Okay. Yeah, that was a long wait. Really? I'll have to check it out. Okay. I'm like, so, Camix, how do you feel about the, like, where Taxes is positioned? Maybe it's just because I am always playing against the same people at my locals, but I just feel like it's so easy for us to get blown out by creativity right now. That's why I put paths in, just to deal with dumb stuff. And there's Lavinia. Sure. Okay. Now we want to draw that land. It's not a land. Yeah, which it is. Let me not do that yet. But it is an absolute pain in the ass. I mean, I've got 2 people at locals who play creativity, and then it just... I felt like the green splash was a little rough, as it really did mess up our mana base to where it ended up being a little clunky. Really? Man. Definitely send it over to me. Because it just feels terrible to play against it. I'm going to play Giver here, just to be a blocker. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's really the only other matchup. That's the only matchup that I just dread playing against. Even, I mean, we have so much hate for Cascade. What the heck? Should I even block this? I feel like I should. I feel like I'm messing up if I don't. Yeah, that's the one. And sometimes Zoo feels a little funky, but that one I can live with. Oh my god, we have 4 minutes left on our clock. There's the land. Beautiful. Okay. Go to combat. Let's swing. It always does. Is there merit to... Part of me just wants to do this. Maybe this is the wrong play. Gain them 3 life. I mean, I'm surprised they're still fighting through this. But a hard cast Solitude feels good. Again, with no creatures, they can't do anything. And if they, like, spell pierce it, or I guess they wouldn't have a counter for it, but you can at least block quite well, and they don't have an attacker. Yeah, there's Blacksmith skill, which is fine. It's one less card they have. I'm honestly, I mean, I only play this deck pretty much, but I'm honestly surprised that they haven't banned creativity or thought of banning creativity or just some piece to it, because just the value engine is so ridiculously strong to where we have no chance. Yes. And now this is good too, because even if they hold Lavinia up to block or they nut top deck something, we can cast our Stoneforge again. Let's see. What is this counter? No mana was cast. We are? Okay, and finally our opponent scoop. Thank God. Okay. Thank God. I'm gonna definitely be running your list. How does do so with your new take? How are we doing with everything else? Is it still a pretty level playing field, or you've only tested against the creativity matchup? I've also been trying to think what else. I really think that's the only thing we struggle against. Of course, anything that's like funky and off meta, where they're doing unexpected stuff that we can't really play around. And Fury doesn't even feel bad anymore. It used to feel terrible. And luckily, I'm trying to think. Really? Okay, I'll check it out. Did you send it to me on Twitter? Let me see. Oh, you did? Okay, let's see. In this chat. Okay, we won the die roll. We are going first. It might be delayed here. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't get it here. Okay, I'll check it out on Twitter. Okay, let's see. Can we keep this hand? Going first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll keep it. Not as much interaction as I like, but with the Mercurial Spelldancer as their cover photo, I can only imagine we're playing some type of Murktide deck. I like to try and guess. Yep, called it. Oh, monkey. Damn. And there's a Lion Sash. Pretty sweet. Or Solitude. Reading's hard. Okay. Thalia down. Let's see. Thank you. Let's see here. Surprisingly, I played against a Blue Moon matchup at Locals on Monday, and the fact that they play 3 Jace main board really sucks. And this couldn't get any better. Paying 1 for Bobble feels so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, they put a land in the bin. That is a perfect lunch for our Lion Sash. And they're checking out our top card. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it's definitely really fun. It just, surprisingly enough, I still feel like it can go back and forth as much as I hate it. Another Solitude is always welcome. Oh man, I'm going to take damage here. Yeah, right. No, I don't really think it's rude. I think it's a huge benefit. And just the fact that we have the protection with the Thalia for now. Let's see. I'm gonna hit the bauble out of the yard, and I'm just gonna hold tight for now because I don't want to get swing with Thalia and get us in a position where we're crying, because I do really want to protect both these pieces. Because as long as we can, yeah, I've actually toyed around with running 2 Lion Sash main board. It is really freaking good. It really does break our opponent's back. 3 mana Espresso Federation. Fine by me. I find when even matchups where I'm like, I don't really need it, it's good. When I board it out, I wish I had it in. Stuff gets in the graveyard through playing. It just makes life a whole lot easier. So exile the land. I think the only thing that would hurt us here is a Fury. What would be a great top deck too would be, because they got 2 card types in yard. Sword of Light and Shadow. Okay. Yep, the Atraxa deck is getting super popular. I'm noticing that one of the best ways to end up handling it is Soulless Jailer. And I think just a good hand to keep is, if you can mulligan into it, is the Stoneforge. I find it to be pretty back-breaking. Okay. Definitely want to hit both the Tarns. Murktide costs 7. I want to get aggressive if I can. What might be fun here is swing with Lion Sash. Okay, they block. Okay, we killed the Ragavan, which is sick. I was going to say, swing with Lion Sash, equip to Thalia, as then that's only one thing we have to protect. Dragon's Rage Chandler might come online. Let's do this. Yeah, the Goryo's Vengeance deck, I was able to blow it out a few times. Lion Sash did really good. It definitely does need more brewing. It has a lot of potential. I think obviously the pitch elementals are super powerful. Oh. Bolting. We're going to protect here. Give it pro red just in case. I mean, now I think we stand a pretty good chance. They're just trying to get Delirium online. I think their deck is harmed by the fact that they do have to attack with the Channeler. Now here I think we've got a couple different lines. Aether Vial is not one of them. They got all 4 card types. And the last thing we also want is a chonky Murktide. Yeah, creativity used to be absolute dog shit. Pardon my French, but it was really bad. I mean, the card was like a couple cents at one point. As unbeneficial. I mean, they can always... Okay, now here... We want to get them off card types. We're going to hit the Spire Bluff. And I think I gotta hit the Lightning Bolt so I don't take a ton of damage, but we do want to get Thalia out of Unholy Heat range. Let's go to combat. You're good. See you shortly, Cat Mix. Okay. Man, I think they're just trying to get a Murktide out at this point. So we want the Channeler to attack here. We want to hit out a card type. They're dashing a monkey. I think this is a hit we take, actually. This might be a trap, but probably should have done this a second ago. Just in case they try and heat me. Let's hit the Channeler out. What do they exile? Ephemerate. Disgusting. Okay, that's actually fine. 2 mana Ephemerate doesn't seem so bad. Monkey back to hand, which is fine. My guess is they're holding up just counter spells. And another Horizon land. This feels so painful. This kind of feels bad. Let's see. You have 5 cards in the yard. Okay, what do we do here? Here we definitely hit the card types out of the yard. Oh, but we're gonna get hit by Monkey. Forgot about him. I think we keep them off Murktide here. This might be bad playing. I'm fully expecting a Murktide here. Or Dash Ragavan's fine as well. I think we just say okay here. What can they get from our deck? So we don't want them getting a Solitude, so let's go ahead and pay 1. Sack this to draw. Plains. Not what I was wanting. Can we afford... I think we can afford to hit them. Or for them to... Let me think. 7 damage. Okay, we can afford to take the hit here. We're holding 10 damage up right now. Oh, they got a Thalia. Okay, cool. Yeah, if they want to cast a Thalia, that's fine. They did hit one of our Solitudes off. Kind of cleared up our draws a little bit. We think we're at 10 damage. Okay, let's see. I can Flickerwisp. Targeting Thalia. Lands. All they have left. So Thalia's gonna enter back on our board and she gonna die. They kind of locked themselves out there. That was a punt because I could have. There's no way they have a counterspell for Solitude. Now they do. I should have done it in response. Hit the Channeler. I mean, they haven't countered anything so far. I think we exile Channeler here. Yeah, they're countering. Sure. Okay, here I think we are going to... Man. Lion Sash is just huge, making Thalia huge. They're just spending more resources. I don't want to attack and get hit by Ragavan again in case they have a bolt. Maybe that's greedy of me. Oh, let's actually undo that. We're going to hold off a turn here. And I'm like running my clock dry because I'm talking. I'm going to yield through this turn. Oh god, I hope I don't lose this. Okay, Thalia's coming back. Choose a Thalia to keep. We keep this Thalia. Thalia Prime. I mean, now their thing they can do is Murktide. Okay, they're sacking Fiery Islet to draw. They're holding a monkey. Oh wait, we exiled Ragavan. What am I doing? I should have swung in there. Okay. That is the best draw possible. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Pay 2. Ephemerate, targeting Wisp. Did they just... Do they have 1 mana available? They just lost. Hey Spencer, what's up? Glad to have you here. And we just won this match against Murktide. Sweet, they scooped it up. We got 13 minutes on clock. We got to play fast. Hopefully we can win this next one. Okay? That was a pretty sick... Oh crap, man, my program's spazzing out on me. Oh, there we go. Okay. Begin sideboarding. Okay. Will you work? Okay, we're working. Oh god, if we don't get to sideboard, it's gonna be rough. Okay, we're good. Forge-Tender's coming in. Sanctifier's coming in. Here, our Arbiter plan is pretty trash. So we cut those. I'm going to cut a couple vials. 2 to be exact. Cut a Skrelv. I will cut both Skrelvs. Forge-Tender is better. And let's bring in another path. Oh man. I'm going to cut Sword of Light and Shadow here. Actually, no, that lets us grind them out. One more cut. We'll cut an Ephemerate. Path is just better, and I don't want to have a mass of non-creature spells with Thalia on board. Okay. Here we go. What can we do? This would be an amazing hand if I had one more land. Okay, we're going to mulligan. We all know that the... Oh, this is cool too. We're going to keep this. Okay. Put one thing back. We're going to put our Flickerwisp back. The nice part with this hand is we do have the freedom to... I mean, they're going to... Yeah. Bubble's disgusting. They're fetching away because they don't like what they have. Shocking the vents in. And I'm guessing they're just prepared to counter what I got. And that's pretty sick. Forge-Tender. It's good. It lands. And Flood Strand, sure. Once we get Sanctifier down, it feels pretty good. And my guess is they're holding up some type of counterspell here. That's where Aether Vial is our best bet against this deck. Thalia is fantastic. We're going to play that. And pray to God it doesn't get countered. Bless me, sorry. Ah, they're going to counter it. Which is what we want. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Perfect. Sanctifier is pretty much king in this matchup in the fact that they're just wasting their mana. Unfortunately, they could just nut a Murktide here. Which does suck. Let's see what they do. They got 4 cards in yard. If they do nut a Murktide, we'll have very little backup to that. Or just way to handle that. We're going to yield. Oh. Explosives on 1. They just popped EE. Man, part of me really wants to play the Field of Ruin and hit their steam vents in the event that they might not have a basic mountain. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's go. Gotta go Sanctifier here. Hope they don't have Subtlety. Man, another colorless land would be nice. Okay. Next turn, our Sanctifier and en-Vec and our Lion Sash are going to eat out their yard. Oh my god, they're just loading EE. They're spamming it. This is amazing. Okay. This makes our next play even better. Okay, we're going to play Field of Ruin as our land. We're going to say okay. We're going to attack with our Sanctifier. God, this is just beautiful. We're going to play Forge-Tender. We're going to set a stop in their upkeep. And in their upkeep, we're going to hit the steam vents. The reason for that is I want them to have to spend their mana on their turn. Case in point, I wanted to force them to spend mana on their turn. There's one less mana that they have available. As opposed to letting them tap. See, look, now they only have islands. And they have a way to get around it, which is fine. They're paying for it. Blood Moon! No! Great play. Great job, opponent. I mean, you can scroll up earlier in the chat. Death and Catmix and I were literally just talking about it. We love this matchup. It makes life... I mean, it's an easy matchup for us. They don't really have many answers to our deck. Like here, I'm just going to literally jam Lion Sash and eat all of their... Let's see, what do I eat? They got more... They got a bunch of artifacts in the... let's see. They just got a bunch of stuff here. Now, they could have a Braid. But we have a way to protect our Lion Sash, and they only have 1 red mana. Yeah, I like the Murktide matchup. It's pretty good. Oh man, I just hit the EE. Oh wait, 2 EEs and a Mishra's Bauble. Okay, we can take them off card types. Like, this hand was amazing. I don't know why they just played Blood Moon against me. Maybe to stop them from taking damage. So we're going to go to combat. If they have a Ragavan, which I doubt they do, they can run it out. And now I'm not so sure I'm worried about Murktide, because we can always eat our own graveyard. But yeah, ultimately we shouldn't be extremely concerned about Murktide. It's more grindy, as you can see, but we've got a pretty good chance when we're playing against it. Yeah, main deck Forge-Tender would help, but it's just it's only good in a deck with red, and I don't think we want to be playing things that are so situational. I've actually seen people play main deck. What's it called? They're unholy heating this. Okay. I mean, this thing's literally just gonna get so huge. I mean, they probably want us to do that. But yeah, it seems like it's a pretty decent matchup. Murktide Regent? Sure. 5 counters. I mean, we definitely won this matchup. No problemo. Just with Lion Sash. Let's see. Let's go. I mean, they're tapped out here. We definitely want our Sash to be chunky. They got 0 cards in hand, and this is where we want our opponent. Yeah, that is completely true. Are you playing are you playing main board Archon of Emeria? Because that really slows them down. And I actually upped my count of like Giver of Runes with Skrelv. Man, I want to be way out of Unholy Heat range. Let's grab our Thalia. Yeah, that's what I'm playing today, is just 3 solid copies. Literally do the trick. And then Thalia, if you can get her down and protect her, it's pretty solid as well. I'm surprised our opponent doesn't scoop here. Wow, that just skipped. Oh my word. Holy crap, that was absolute poo. Oh my gosh. Okay, that peeves me off. Yes, we're gonna use Stoneforge's ability. I'm gonna get Kaldra Compleat here, because I want to force them to deal with the Stoneforge, and we're gonna yield. Do turn. That hurts. I just misclicked so hard. Holy crap. Well, we're going to yield through their turn and hope they don't draw something ridiculous. I mean, they've got a 4-turn clock on us. Okay, yeah. I just told them whoops, lol. We're yielding through their turn. The more they fuel the yard, the more they help us. Bobbling us. Yeah, and they bolt the Stoneforge, which is fine. If we draw another land, we just win here. I mean, we just win here in general, unless I... Oopsie, uh-oh. Scoop. Okay. Alright, so let's go to combat. Okay, second main. We slam down our second Stoneforge. then counter if they have a counter spell, which is fine. We're going to say okay. Yes. Also, Arno, what lists are you playing, if you don't mind me asking? Like, are you doing like a saga list? You playing, what's the card? Shoot, I can't even remember cards right now. But yeah, you're playing Urza Saga. You doing the Ghost Quarter thing. You're doing something kind of what Cat Mix has been pioneering with the 4 Blast Zone for Eiganjo or the Boseiju. I'm just gonna haphazardly hit all the stuff out of the yard, because card types. We'll keep one standing. They can cast a 1 or a 4/4 thing. Oh, I gotta pull my stop off their upkeep. Okay, we got it. That is so awesome. Okay, so we've been doing pretty good after our first battle. We're double match with 2-0. So I'm pretty excited. We're doing good. My cat is chilling. She's cute. No Skrelv. Okay, Extraction Specialist is great. I prefer her more in the sideboard. I know people do play her in main. I like her with our sideboard plan, as we have for almost every deck that is a difficult matchup. We have those. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna check. We're gonna keep this. And we're gonna bottom a Field of Ruin. So what I like about Extraction Specialist post board is we have the plan of, okay, we have 3 of everything. We have a way to bring our threats back if it's grindy. It's great against scam. But yeah, I prefer it in the sideboard against the grindy matchups. It's just kind of a bonus. I get my thing back and I can deal with you. But yeah, definitely a good card. What do you think? And I think against Murktide, it's just kind of sometimes they have it, so we do lose matches against them that way. Like late game, like super late game, if they have a fistful of cards, it's brutal. If they get Jace down, it pretty much just stops us in our tracks. There's nothing we can do unless we remove it. It handles all of our threats. Oh man, I gotta pull this upkeep off. It stays, apparently. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, they're thought seizing me. Yeah, sure. Take my Stoneforge. There's a thought seize bug, I believe, which will have us draw Stoneforge next turn, if it works correctly. Okay, took our Stoneforge, which is fine. Ooh, that's not a Stoneforge. So, play Ghost Quarter. They could be, what's that thing? Could be Shadow. Probably not. Also, just a pro tip to anyone who plays Death and Taxes. Okay, I think we got to deal with this here. Can we take the hit? I don't want them getting the extra mana, but we don't have any other threats. Yeah, that is also true. They do tend to snowball, which is unfortunate. We're going to let them have this. Field Run, thank goodness. Yeah, no, definitely not. Oh, shoot. I just let that happen. Oh, okay. That's fine. But yeah, it is definitely a snowbally deck. So I think this is Death Shadow. Okay. So we're not going to attack with Giver. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't worry about it. It's, yeah, it's snowbally, unfortunately, but it is definitely beatable. Ledger Shredder. Dragon's Rage Channeler. They're tapping out here. Which, doesn't seem right. Oof. Okay, we drew another white card. They've got 3 cards in hand. I'm going to crack this to draw. Stoneforge. Okay. Glad we did that. Now we know what's happening next. So we're going to exile Thalia from our hand here. And now I'm not so concerned about counterspell, all that stuff. Yeah. And let's hit the Ledger Shredder first. Let the exile resolve. Pay 1. Ephemerate Solitude. At this point, I think if our opponent has dashes Ragavan, we just take the hit. I don't think there's a reason to block it. It's just asking to get blown out. Okay. Expressive Iteration. Cool. Nice. See, every single RCQ I've done has been really rough for me, unfortunately, where I haven't had much luck. I've been like one match or one win away from top 8ing, but we're just gonna let this fizzle. But yeah, I really do wish I could do that. Congratulations, Rocky Road. Hopefully you had fun at least. I'm glad you guys hopped on. A lot more than last stream. I had like there was one other person on, which is fine. Oh, hold up. But I'm glad that I've got people joining it. It brings me joy as I enjoy to play, and I enjoy people coming and watch. And let's see. Okay. I think here we play second Giver. The Giver lock is pretty good. Oh, they're unholy heating our thing. They can pretty much grab anything to kill the Solitude here with the Polluted Delta. So I might as well protect from black. Maybe they have Fatal Push. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot. They got either Fatal Push or Bolt. They could fetch. It could be sad. Actually, he'll do turn. End step. They are cracking. They're tapping. Okay, so our plan paid off a little bit. Expressive Iteration. Everybody's favorite card. Banned in every format but Modern, where we get to deal with the shenanigans. And for a pretty land-heavy deck, we are... Death Shadow. What did I say? Terminate. Killing our Solitude. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Bloodstained Mire. Fetching. Shocking. Playing Shadow, which is understandable. Here, Kaldra Compleat is our way to go, unless we just top deck a Solitude, in which case we just... Oh, Archon, cool. That's not cool, but it's cool. Okay. So we play Stoneforge here. Say okay. I think this is where we really just want to protect the Stoneforge. Grab Kaldra Compleat. The nice thing is we are running sort of Light and Shadow, so we do have the ability to block a Death Shadow if we do draw another Stoneforge. How did this other Stoneforge get in the yard? I don't remember. Oh, they thought seized it. I'm impressed with us right now. We're fighting our way with 2 lands. They have to have double removal to kill the Stoneforge. We're going to take our lick here. We just got to take it. Unfortunately, that is the way that it works. Because if they have a red removal spell, we cry. Underworld Breach feels terrible. So let's see what they got in the yard. So let's see, they can play Breach. So we want to protect Stoneforge now because they can... I think we want to protect her now with a red spell, from a red spell. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Pro red. All their removal is red based. They had Drown in the Lock, so there was no protection there. No! Okay, that's fine. So the nice part is that was definitely their main goal, was to kill that. Yeah, there's no way around it. Because they had both... Oh, there's a Giver. We're just so short on lands. We're losing bad this race. We do get to yield through the turn now. I mean, this is turn 7 and we have not drawn another land, unfortunately. Okay, they're going to combat. We're going to block here. We've got to block here. Go to blocks. I feel like we're so well equipped to deal with this matchup. We're just not doing good. Second Death Shadow. Unless we top deck Solitude here, there's nothing we can do. They just paid 3 mana? Is that for Giganta? Okay, they got it. They got it. Go on the next one. Yeah. Okay. know. Okay. Players can't cast non-creatures from graveyard or exile. So the removal is a good mix of black and red and blue. Sanctifiers are coming in. Arbiter is surprisingly very powerful in this matchup. Path to Exile is pretty good. 3. I mean, pretty much our whole sideboard it comes in. Flickerwisp is bad. Vial's bad. We're on the play, but Vial's bad against that. Let's do 2 Burrenton Forge-Tenders, 2 Soulless Jailers. I'm going to cut an Arbiter here. I'm going to cut an Ephemerate. Both of our Skrelvs. And Lion Sash is gas. I think this is how we play it. The 61st card. Stoneforge, if we have it in opening hand, it does just rip a card out of our library. And it doesn't make that much of a difference. Oh, yeah, this is a keepable hand. Yeah, this is great. We're just going to keep it slow, but... Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck, I screwed up. Wow. We just lost that game because I messed up. That was a total misclick. Wow, that felt so bad. Oh my god. We could have turn 2'd Sanctifier, turn 2'd Stoneforge, played around everything. Fuck. Okay. Big oof. Big oopsie poopsie. Okay. Well, that just blows. There's no fucking way around that. I mean, the cool thing is... Yeah, there's no cool thing about that. That was just oopsie poopsie right there. Do we Soulless Jailer here? I think we Stoneforge. Guys, I feel so sick now. I feel so bummed out. Oh, that felt terrible. Spencer, you saw that. They just nuked our thing there. I don't think there's coming back from that. This deck has so much. Just ridiculous removal. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Our opponent took our other Stoneforgers, fine. So now we can get Drown in the Locked, which is cool. I'm guessing they fetch here, yeah. So our Arbiter can survive a turn. Maybe. Unholy Heat. Add our Arbiter. Gotta save it. Wow, this league could have been a 4-0. If I pull this out, I'm gonna congratulate myself. Literally. There's the basic. Torok, the Dread Cantor. Soulless Jailer, please survive. Thank God. Okay. The only thing better than that would be, or than us being able to deal with this, would be the rebound, which will not do anything. Say okay. No. It's not what I'm looking for. I hope they... Oh, thank God they're retarded. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, guys. Man, that peeves me so hard. I hope they try and cast that lightning bolt from Exile. And they look like an idiot. Death Shadow, sure. I'm not blocking. That is a sword. If I can keep one creature on the battlefield for one more turn. Okay. They have one card in hand. They drew a land. Let's see. They can deal themselves a total of 6, giving us a total of 10 damage. We'll take it. They hit us down to 4. They do have one card in hand. If we can draw a land? That's not a land. Okay. I think here we equip to Soulless Jailer. They've got Drown in a Lock. Now we can't win because we don't have lands. Well, that felt really horrible. I could have maybe won that one, actually. That felt really bad. Just let them swing and kill us. And we'll go for the 3-2, at least. At least. Okay. HP, really nice. Yeah. It'd be like that when you misclick. That's the worst part about it. GG's. That frustrates me to all heck. Okay. We would have won that one there. If I had one more creature down, one more land down, we just like, yeah. Okay. We won the die roll. We're gonna play first. Now we'll keep this hand. It's cool. Double Stoneforge, and we get to lead on Arbiter. I'm cool with it. Or Stoneforge, I mean. We get to lead on Stoneforge. Don't want to lead on Arbiter. Gosh. I appreciate the support. Also, guys, thank you so much for joining me. We've got 9 people on chat. Last week we had, or 2 weeks ago we had 2. I think one of them was me, but oh well. We're gonna go ahead and just play our planes. Yield. We've been pretty rough on time. And say go. Okay. We're gonna yield through our opponent's turn. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Oh, Relic. Oh my gosh, what is this? Plains. Stoneforge is the way to go here. I don't know what this is. This could be John. Spencer, this could be your deck here. We're about to play against. Oh man. Let's grab our Kaldra Compleat here. Let's force the play. If they Thoughtseize me, I can Stoneforge. Field of Ruin. Is this mill? Okay, they're pushing. They're pushing. That's a good sign there. Sure. Or is this that Karn deck? I think this is the Karn deck. I've got protection for Stoneforge, and we're just kind of, as they kill our stuff, we're drawing cards here. But we definitely need the Sword of Light and Shadow. Okay. We're looking strong on our land game, too. Field of Ruin doesn't bother me. They can't hit our non-basics. But I think this is Swampy Karn, as I like to call it. Okay, they're drawing a card. Our graveyards are going bye-bye. Okay. See what they got for us. Another swamp. A Fatal Push. Okay. This is why we save the Ephemerate. I mean, we literally just get all of our freaking, all of our equipment. Okay, they're Profane Tutoring. Yep, this is, Swampy Karn. Okay, hold up. So, Profane Tutor. It's got 2 ticks to it. So on our turn, rebound. Okay. I'm going to say no to it. No. We're going to get them good here. Okay. Let's go 1, 2. There's a couple options here. They've spent a lot of removal. So there could be merit to playing the Arbiter now. I feel like this deck we just have to out-aggro it. So we're going to play our Arbiter. We don't care about searching at all. And if they want to feel to ruin me, that's fine. Now again, we do give them a chance to actually kind of deal with Leonin Arbiter. They get a draw to deal with it. Okay, so they killed our Arbiter, which is fine. Now if we draw another land, we are in good shape here. Or if we just draw another Arbiter. Solitude is really good. Okay, let's go to combat. Let's attack. There's no reason why we wouldn't want to attack. We're going to play Skrelv. And we're going to jam out the Sword of Light and Shadow. Okay. Profane Tutor coming off Suspend. I'm guessing they're searching for Karn. So that's why I should have maybe waited a turn, thrown the sword down, maybe got a little greedy there. But it is what it is. They don't have to reveal the card either. Man, them paying 2 would have been just delicious. Such a weird thing to say. I'm sorry, guys. Ah, okay. Oops. Hold up. See what they're doing. Okay, so everything is swamp. One thing I did learn. Oh, let's see what they're doing. Okay. Target sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose life. Enchantment and Planeswalker, okay. Okie dokie. Here's what we do here. Our play is equip sword. Gosh. If you're not playing Sword of Light and Shadow in your Taxes deck, I don't know what you're doing. You're doing it wrong. Because this is pretty good. So we're going to activate the Swords ability. We're going to grab our Leonin Arbiter. So, okay, we're going to gain our 3 life. Yes, we're using the Swords ability. Crazy. Okay. I'm going to cast the Arbiter. And then we'll say go. They've got to deal with 2 creatures here. Okay. They're killing our Leonin Arbiter. My guess is they're going to invoke Despair again to kill the Germ. Sure. If that's what they want to tap out to do, that's what they're going to tap out to do. Okay, sure. Now the thing is I feel like what's his name? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna equip the Sword of Light and Shadow just in case they have a Karn. We are presenting lethal. So we're pretty good. Okay, they have another swamp. Oh my gosh. They have drawn every Invoke Despair that they have. What is this? What the heck? Okay, so there was merit for me maybe throwing 2 creatures down. They're just digging through their deck. This is just... okay. Oh, shoot. Damn it. I did that again. Oopsie poopsie. Okay. Lion Sash. And we're going to equip our Sword of Light and Shadow here. We're almost there! Come on! You're at 3 life, opponent. Oh my god. Okay, we're just going to yield through the turn. They can pay their costs. Blow up my land. Whatever you want to do. Oh my god. That was horrid. Okay. Now we need a land. Oh shit, they got Cabal Coffers. Karn. Cityscape Leveler. That's where they blow up lands when it enters. Can we win from here? Oh. Power Stone just sucks nuts, honestly. What does this thing do? Can't be spent to cast a non... Okay. Yep. There's a card I need. Whenever you cast a spell... Okay. Whenever you cast a spell and whenever it attacks. Okay. We got a stop set there? Okay. Okay. Let's see what they're doing here. 8 mana. They're revealing another artifact. If it's just another Cityscape Leveler, we kind of just lose here. Liquid Metal Coating. Okay. So they tap that. Wait, okay. What happens here? can respond to this, right? Okay, Profane Tutor. Relic. I might be able to scoot out of this one. Okay. That's all I can do this turn, unfortunately. Okay, cool. That is cool. Man, this might be a close one. We gotta kill the Karn. For sure. Karn is their big threat if they only have 2 cards in hand. If they just have something that kills Solitude. What the hell just happened? Oh my gosh, March of Wretched Rudeness. So mean. Okay. Let's look at this. Scott, okay. We're good, we good for a turn. I mean, they want to Karn one of our lands. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna cast our Solitude here. I think the Cityscape Leveler is busted. We might not do too hot in this league. I would like to try this one out again. I mean, I think we can maybe pull ahead. Just gotta yield through the turn. Am I yielding? We're yielding. Okay. I can kill Karn. Can they make me sack a creature? Is that what he's gonna make me do? Okay. Okay. They drain me for 2 every single time they do that. It's mean. Exile and Profane Tutor. Okay. Okay, we're scooping here. We can't win this one. I admit it. I admit it. Okay, we lost. Okay, bong of 95. What would they be smoking? Okay. It's spazzing on me. I think our main game plan that we currently have is actually good against our opponent's deck. What is happening? Sanctifier is probably the only thing we're going to bring in here. So we know they're running Karn, so we cut down on Vial. Please, computer. Okay, there we go. I'm like running a one desktop setup. It's a little rough. Sanctifier is our best bet here. And Leonin Arbiter, that line is pretty good. Path to Exile doesn't do much. Archon's good. We're going to cut some Wisps. And another... No, Aether Vial will smooth out. Yeah, let's cut to... Actually, let's cut a Skrelv. There we go. This is how we're going to run it. We have to go first. We're not going to skip our turn this time. And we might be able to pull this one out. Took each of us 10 minutes to do that game. Man, I have him down to 3. We're going to play first, yes. This looks like a hand. We will keep it. Turn 1, Ghost Quarter. Turn 2, Thalia. Or turn 1, Quarter, Vial. Into Thalia. Into Sanctifier. I don't want to take a ton of damage here, but there is some merit to leading on Horizon Canopy. In case I can get the Sanctifier down faster, so we're going to do that. Peace out, Fabuloso. Appreciate you being here. I'll text you later. Okay. Thoughtseize. No. Okay. You know, they have a relatively slow deck, which is good for us. Ideally, we do want a plains or white source here. Another Aether Vial. My reasoning for that is we want to be able to cast the Light and Shadow. But we want damage on board, so. As long as we can keep our opponent off of the swamp plan, we're good. Ideally, yeah, that's kind of what I want them to do. And then we hold off on activating the vial until... Yes. Solitude is good here. Okay, Sword of Light and Shadow, slamming it down. We're bleeding life here. So here's our play. Ultimately, we want Ghost Quarter to take out the Cabal Coffers. So whatever they do here, as long as they tap out, we're happy. So Field of Ruin, they might just literally pop one of our ghosts, one of our things with it. So in end step, we activate Vial. I want to put Sanctifier down. We'll equip Sanctifier. And then we're going to keep our Vial on 2. Because we'll get Thalia back. Say, okay. No. Plains is good. Being able to fire off Double Ghost Quarter seems pretty good. We're going to equip and pray they don't have an answer. Yeah, they don't. Okay. We're getting our Thalia back, so that is super duper plus. Then I think we do I think we want to vial this in upkeep. And our main reason for that is we want to slow them down. Give me planes. I wish I had a Arbiter. Okay. I don't know if March is instant speed, but let's play around it like it is. Let me think. What do we bring in here? Oh, the coffers. Okay. We're just going to blow this off on that. It's a no-brainer. I mean, unless they want all these basics. Which might be their play here. They might have Damnation. I'm going to say no. I'm going to keep it on 2. Okay, beautiful. We're going to swing at both creatures here. Okay, we're going to gain our life. Maybe we can actually take this deck down. Yeah, use our ability, gain that life. Okay, we're getting there. Let's see what our opponent does here. Okay. Wretched Sorrow. Okay, wait. Okay. We're going to activate Vial. We're going to say yes. We're going to put Arbiter in, and we're going to hit one of their lands, because my guess here is they're trying to get Karn down. Or they need the land. Sweet. Okay, I'm fine going down on lands. We'll get our Thalia back next turn, keep the Vial on 2. There's a 4th land. Damnation, sure. That sucks ass. Okay. At this point, we tick our Vial up. Man, this deck is hard to punch through. That sucks. What do I do here? Here I play Aether Vial. I hope they don't have Karn. Maybe that was wrong. Make mana. Karn. Yeah, we just lost. Oof, this was a rough league, guys. I feel like we made a lot of misplays here and we could have won. I apologize for the mistakes I've made. There's an Ensnaring Bridge. I took out all the wisps, didn't I? You know, a card I'm liking a lot is the Clue Maker card. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Thalia's cool. Probably just remove it. See what happens. Wow, Ensnaring Bridge. That got us good. Ah. Man, we were living the dream. We're so close. I'm going to probably just EE. Oof. I'm just gonna let our opponent do their thing here on one. Man, maybe 23 lands might be the right spot for this deck. I'm only playing 22. Which might have been a huge mistake. Did they forget how Karn works? Or are they just wanting to try and kill him? Stoneforge is sweet. They got one card in hand. Let's play our Stoneforge. We're going to grab our Kaldra here. Because Living Weapon does work. It's an ETB. It's not activated. We're grabbing Kaldra. Sucks that they had Damnation. That was, I think, our one out. But we did our best. Again, us going down on lands is pretty hard. Oh. Wow, what an amazing play. Okay, Profane Tutor, sure. I mean, they're still at 0. Oh yeah. Living Weapon. I don't even know if anyone's still watching. We have 4 people here. Yeah, the league's pretty much over. If you guys have any questions or recommendations, please let me know. I unfortunately make mistakes all the time. I'm only human and I'm only kind of okay at this game. So just let me know down in the comments below. I'm just going to let the clock run out. Any recommendations for the list that you would do next time? Because clearly I can't build a deck. Or maybe I'm just bad at playing. Might be a little bit of both. But I try my best. Another Archon. Man. What are we going to do? Okay, we're going to yield through our turn. That's what we're going to do. Opponent suspends. My guess is they're grabbing Torment of Hellfire. That's the best way they can win with the Karn lock. That's what I would do. Got 2 cards in hand. We can attack Karn now. An updated guide. Okay. Let me ask this. How would you like it updated trainer Mike, what could I do best that would help? Should I do like short videos on a couple different deck techs, or should I just do an overall Death and Taxes guide? I know I think I left Yorion out for the most part, so I didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, what would you like to see? Because that's something I can definitely do. I don't have the cool green screen anymore, just because of where I am. But yeah, I'm down. Got one card in hand. Sack the germ. Man, yeah, we're losing this one. Okay, yeah, I can definitely do. Oh my gosh, are you seeing this? Look at that, 3 Archons. Anyways, I'm gonna end this, and then we can just go to a wrap up in a second. GG's. Just drew all 3 of my Archons. Sad. Magic is hard. I just like being goofy. Don't really give a shit. We lost. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, I'll do a guide. Definitely I'll have to think about it. It might take a while, but it'll come out. Just because I'll have to write the script to the best of my ability. I know that I might be moving in the next month, so I might have kind of a studio where I can film. But let me message this guy. Check me out on YouTube. Okay, cool. Oh, we lost. Possibly found a place. We'll see. We had, I know, the issue with the house, but we're just looking around still. Unfortunate that the house is all funky. Yeah. Okay, so wrap up. Pulling up the collection. That was pretty rough. 2 wins and a couple losses. Let's just go over the deck real fast. Overall, I really liked the deck. I will say the one thing, oh, you can't see it. Hold up. Hold up. Bless me, sorry. Okay. Now you can see the deck. I hope. Did I do it right? Yeah, we good. Okay, perfect. So I like the deck. I felt a little mana screwed with the Leonin Arbiter plan. Just like I feel mana screwed when we're playing with the Boseiju list. It's a little tough, a little rough. Catmix sent me a new list tonight, so I'll probably run it next time I stream. Give it a test out. But yeah. Skrelv Defector might definitely even out the deck a little bit. Super huge. One thing I will say is it was relevant to where Loran probably as a 2 of or a 1 of with a couple Katakis might be good, because we did run into the issue where we played against Affinity, which is back. I've played against a ton of Affinity lately. And then Path to Exile is really good against Hammer Time. It's super helpful, hits their main threats. The one thing I've been sad about when we're not playing Boseiju is it does make those matchups a little bit harder. We'll see Cat Mix's list and see how it does, because it probably smooth it out to the best of its ability. The other thing, Horizon Canopy, painful. Probably shouldn't be playing 4 of them with the 4 Ghost Quarters and the 4 Field of Ruins. I'd maybe drop down, throw an Eiganjo in, the old Eiganjo, because it's pretty good. And then, other than that, part of me's also been missing Skyclave with the way the meta's playing. But I think Path to Exile really fixed that problem. But we'll see what happens. We did play against some funky decks. We did play against Death Shadow, which I'm not prepared for. And I misclicked. Could have won that one. And then we did play against Affinity. Again, should have known better. It's running around. And then that last one, Swampy Karn. Our deck is built well to beat it, but it just felt pretty bad. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It helps out a ton, and I appreciate everybody for joining me. Oh, I don't have to hit off, but anyways. Oh, hold up. One more thing. Check me out on Instagram, BansheeMTG.